What is going on, guys? It is Chris here, and today I kind of have this little discussion that I hope you will find interesting, and it's which class is best for you in the Elder Scrolls Online, the upcoming MMO from ZeniMax Online Studios. Now, as you know, we cover Elder Scrolls Online a lot on this channel, so if you want to hit the subscribe button, please do, and join us on our adventure through Tamriel. So, I was going through Reddit, and basically, first off, this entire video isn't even scripted, it's just coming straight off my head. Whatever's in my head, it'll go out, so it's not even going to be edited. It's just a topic thrown up to you guys because it actually got asked us. We got asked a couple of times about it, but we never really answered it because we were a small bit busy. But the question that was on Reddit is, does class actually matter? And that got me thinking, which class is best for which playstyle? Do you prefer going in and taking a lot of damage while defending your allies? Do you prefer to stay back and do disease damage or heal your allies? Well, I'm actually going to go over which class I think will be perfect for the quote-unquote Holy Trinity player. So, without any further ado, let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy. So, in the Elder Scrolls Online, there are 4 classes: the Templar, the Dragon Knight, the Nightblade, and the Sorcerer. We're going to start with the Sorcerer and give you guys an idea of what kind of players should play the Sorcerer, in my opinion. Now, they have the Stormcalling, the Dark Magic, and the Daedric Summoning trees. All these can be found on an annotation on the screen now if you want a full in-depth analysis on them. So we're going to start with Daedric Summoning. Daedric Summoning is basically the conjuration school to summon Daedras, curses, etc. Dark Magic is to crowd control, and Stormcalling is to do blunt out damage. So Sorcerer, if you want to be a ranged DPS, this looks perfect for you. You could send in your pet with Daedric Summoning, or you could stand back and own up with Stormcalling. It's totally up to you. Preferably, I would go the Sorcerer ranged with a stave, destruction staff, or even a lightning staff. It's all up to you and your playstyle, but this is just my opinion on what player should play the Sorcerer. So, ranged players, create a Sorcerer. The Nightblade is basically your rogue of the Elder Scrolls Online. They deal dot damage, they do healing, they actually can heal other players, and they do stealth. So if you want to be that ninja that goes into battlegrounds or AVA or even dungeons and sneaks up on the target to control them or do an insane amount of burst damage and then go back into the shadows, the Nightblade's for you. I preferably will be playing the Nightblade or Dragon Knight depending on what my group needs, but I will get both at least to level 50. If you want some in-depth analysis as well as all the other classes, just click the screen now. An annotation will bring you right to the video. So, what classes are left? We got the Templar and the Dragon Knight. Templar is the healing class. I'm going to come out and say it. Dude, have you seen Restoring Light? Its ultimate channels a restoration aura to nearby allies, taking less damage while casting and healing allies and caster while channeling. Dude, that is insane. They also have Healing Ritual. Heals all nearby allies. The caster receives additional healing. Come on, what class isn't going to go that? I mean, what person? Sorry. I mean, if you're the type of person that likes to keep your players up and keep them alive, go Templar. No other class offers this much healing versatility that the Templar does. Now, you're going to have to excuse me. I am pretty tired if I'm getting my words all jumbled up. That said, the Templar can still be a glass cannon kind of mage. With the Dawn's Wrath ability, their ultimate, which is Nova, which basically stuns everyone in an AoE, is pretty amazing for crowd control. Preferably, if you want to be a healer, you want to go the Templar. And last but not least, we have the Dragon Knight. The Dragon Knight can be both of two, the DPS or the tank. Its crowd control ability skill, Earth and Heart, is great, but not to the suspense that I actually wanted from it. Draconic Power basically is your tanking skill line. It basically gears you towards defensive and some sort of offense crowd control with your ultimate ability, Dragon Leap, which basically leaps towards targets, generating threat and knocking down people. Now, when I say generating threat, the more damage you do to a person, or if you hit them first, it generates threat to you. That being said, you can't really control a mob, but I'd let the Dragon Knight attack them first. Now, Ardent Flame means you can still go to DPS as a Dragon Knight, but I would preferably go Dragon Knight if you're planning on tanking. So, what's my overview? Sorcerer, range DPS. Nightblade, melee crowd control DPS. Templar, healer. and Dragonite tank. As I said before, the Elder Scrolls Online doesn't have a holy trinity. If you want to play a Sorcerer healer, go for it. Grab a Restoration Staff and own it all. If you want to be a Nightblade tank, do it. Wear heavy armor, go in and attack. But preferably, because of the passives, these classes that I've listed for each playstyle are probably the best. Now this may change, and if it does, I'll obviously make another video on it, and you can suspect more on upcoming content on these classes once the NDA lifts and we are able to release footage if we are lucky to get into the beta. So guys, I hope you enjoy the content we're putting out. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button. I love seeing thumbs up, they're like the best things ever. And leave a comment below because we take suggestions from the comments. I'll see you all for the next topic video with Dan and the weekly. Thanks for watching and stay awesome.